The Moonlight Greatsword is one of the most iconic weapons from the Soulsborne games. It's been in every single game the company has made since Demon's Souls, and even a few before it. Except for Sekiro, which makes it objectively bad, changed my mind. Anyway, everyone already knows that. But you know what's also in all of these games? Money! And as a frequent loser in Monopoly games, I hate money. So, I would like to analyze it to understand how to utterly destroy the very concept of money as we know it in video games, using the price of the Moonlight Greatsword. First off, little disclaimer, I'm going to be treating every iteration of the Moonlight Greatsword between games as the same sword with a fixed value. In reality, between IPs, they are definitely different swords, and even in the Dark Souls series, where they might be the same sword, their fixed value might change based on the society. I'm fully aware of this, and I'm ignoring it, and you should too. We gotta start this by actually calculating the value of the sword in every game, so we can later compare them and get fancy stuff like conversion rates and inflation or something. Then, with a full understanding of the economy, I can finally stop my girlfriend from buying all the blue properties right away. First up, the Big Daddy version that started it all, the Large Sword of Moonlight from Demon's Souls. You get this bad boy from the flashiest of places, a pile of worms in a stinking shit swamp. Unfortunately, piles of worms and stinking shit swamps don't have a confirmed in-universe value, so we'll have to look to other places the sword is used in transactions to get its value in souls. In Demon's Souls, you can't sell weapons, you can only buy them, so we can't even calculate the real value by its resale price. However, you can trade it with a creature that definitely understands money. A bird! Sparkly the Crow will trade the sword for a Ring of Devout Prayer. Now the ring has no assigned sell or buy price either, but we can just find another transaction? You can also get the same ring from Sel in Vinland by giving her evidence that you brutally murdered her brother, and in thanks, she'll give you the ring. However, if you aren't godly enough and have low faith, she'll give you a dark moongrass instead. This finally has real value, being sold by Patches the Hyena for 10,000 souls. So, assuming a bundle of grass is the same price as a crest, which is the same price as a ring, which is the same price as the sword, and birds can, in fact, understand the economy, the sword is worth 10,000 souls. There, done. That should be the most work this video takes, right? What's up next? Oh no. Next is the first in the Dark Souls series, Dark Souls 1's Moonlight Greatsword. This one is obtained by yoinky doinkying Seath the Scaleless' tail from his body. He's fine. But once again, this method doesn't have a value, since I think the tail market is currently cornered by slowpokes. Luckily, this time, we have a sell price of 1 soul to let a primordial serpent eat it. But that's all I need, so I took all the weapon transactions in the game and compared their buy price to the amount of souls Framp will give you when you let him swallow metal for his fetish or something. Doing this, I was able to calculate an average price to snake swallowing reward ratio, which when we apply it to our sell price of 1, gives us 381 souls. The Moonlight Greatsword is worth 381 souls. Okay, next one. Alright, Dark Souls 2 time. This time, it's obtained by trading the old Pale Drake soul and 10,000 souls to Weaponsmith Ornifex. This is great because this is an actual transaction I can compare to real transactions with real blacksmiths. And thanks to me just dating a blacksmith, I now know how to get the best price on your artisanal magic swords of unknown ancient origin. Which helps me play Monopoly? To the player, it's worth only 10,000 souls, since they're offering Ornifex the materials, the boss soul, and only paying for the work. However, if it were to enter the market outside of that transaction, it would be worth both the value of the materials and the value of the work. The old Pale Drake soul gives you 60,000 souls on use, so the true value of this blade would be 70,000 Dark Souls 2 souls. And wow, that is really high. I know it's been like 1 billion years, but Dreamlake better get its inflation in check. Real quick break from the Souls series to check out Bloodborne. Now Bloodborne is perfect because it literally just has a buy price for the Holy Moonlight Sword. It's 80,000 echoes? That's so much! Actually, this could be due to the absurdly low buying power of the Blood Echo, See, ever since the discovery of the Chalice Dungeon, the economy has never been the same. Stock prices dropped, Healing Church social services had to work overtime, and also, we were all dying! From the plague! Which is just kind of a bummer. Back to Dark Souls. So Dark Souls 3 got me excited because it has a similar boss soul weapon creation system to Dark Souls 2. But on closer inspection, it's not forging weapons, it's transposing them from the very essence of the soul! Or something. So that means we can't just add 2 numbers. It sells for 2,000 souls this time, so back to calculating more averages! Thankfully, in Dark Souls 3, there is a proper selling system with real humans, and the average I get is way more reasonable than Dark Souls 1. Something tells me I may have been wrong, basing my numbers on a snake. Too late now! Multiplying the sell price by this average I calculated, I get this god-awful number. Let's just say it's 30,000 souls. 30,000 Dark Souls 3 souls for the shiny blue stick. But, hold on. That's lower than the Dark Souls 2 number. That means they didn't just stop their inflation problem, they reversed it. Between Dark Souls 1 and 2, the price inflated by 18,373% over like 50 million years, or however long it's been. That's an annual inflation rate of like 0.00037%. Which is a really bad inflation rate, or something, I don't know. But that means after Dark Souls 2, the price had a drop of about 234%. Now, according to my very detailed and highly caring economic research of the first few sentences of a Google search, deflation can be caused by a lack of money in the economy. Immediately, you should know who to blame for this. It's obvious. Completely clear. Fire. Like the first flame. People have sacrificed their souls to it for what, a bajillion years now? That's gonna put a huge dent in the soul economy, especially if they're sacrificing only those 1%ers like they say they are. So I blame Gwyn! This fucker's been hoarding souls in his first flame bank for the entire series, and now it's ruining the entire soul economy. I remember back in my day where Moonlight Greatswords were in every corner shop for 400 souls. We gotta rise up, people, eat the rich, take his fire for ourselves, and join the Humanity Union in Londor. We have to. Elden Ring. The Dark Moon Greatsword is honestly boring at this point. It's the same as Dark Souls 3, but it's got the spicy icy. The sword only has a sell price, so I used all those nomadic merchants to calculate my average and ended up with 21,800 runes, which sounds like it would actually be close to the real price. That's so boring. But my friend, don't think I've forgotten. You may have already posted a comment about it, and I read it, with time travel witchcraft, and also my brain. It's time for Kingsfield, the game that birthed the appearance of the Moonlight Sword in all of these games. Kingsfield has no currency indicators for the sword at all. Not even through tangential trading sequences that probably don't even check out and rely entirely on a bird. So I'll just find the price some other way. It's $79.95. So there it is! Prices for all the swords throughout the games. And with that, we can create a conversion rate between the currencies of every game. I'll be using Dark Souls 1 souls as our base, because it's the one most people will have probably played among the older games, and because I want to. One Dark Souls 1 soul is worth 26.247 souls in Boletaria, 183.73 souls in Drangleic, 209.97 echoes in Yharnam, 76.74 souls in Lothric, 57.218 runes in Ohio, and in Kingsfield, 21 cents. Here's a full conversion table for anyone who cares as much as I do. But But that's not all, my quivering dove of a viewer. I have made you wait all this time, and now I will calculate the value of the Moonlight Greatsword in Ninja Blade. Or perhaps you could say, I made a mistake?